Whoops. Actually, I'm going to do that. So here we are live. I want to show you some clowns. Schoolery, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, 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 hey. All right, here we go. So our opponent today is Foothills Chatfield. Foothills / Chatfield. I'm just calling them Foothills. Our boys are wearing black because we're the away team. We're the away team, right? Okay. We got our black uniforms on. This game's starting a little bit late because the refs didn't show up until about a minute ago. Fort Collins lost their last game, first loss of the season against Team Wyoming. Lost 6-2, but Kellen and Ty scored goals. And Ty, wow, that was an amazing goal. Ty streaking down the right side, beat the goalie and 2 Wyoming players to score an amazing goal. So we are 1-1 in this tournament so far. This is the third game of the Twisted Wrister tournament. I'm looking at the players to see if Matt Chambers is back, number 51. He is. I see him. He just passed the puck to Jackson. Yeah, I hope we have a full roster out there. Okay, so a quick recap of the first two games of this tournament. We played last night in our first game of the tournament against a team called West Elk from Denison, and we beat them 5-2. And then in the second game of the tournament this morning, we played Team Wyoming, and we lost to them 6-2. This is the third game of the tournament against Foothills Chatfield, and we're going to beat them. Stu agrees with me. Boys gather around their netminder. All right, so in this tournament, we play 17-minute periods. Every team in this tournament is guaranteed 4 games. So Collins is definitely going to play tomorrow afternoon. And then they'll play some more games on Monday, depending on whether they'll make the playoffs or not. So the first forward line is going to be CJ, Jackson, and Weston, and Ian and Matt Chambers on defense. Matt missed this morning's game. We missed him. Glad he's back. And Phoenix is getting the starting goal. Very nice. So I believe this is the first game this season that Phoenix has started. He's come in to relieve Hayden Stoltz a couple times in previous games, but this is his first start. And we're underway. Puck sent in. Shot on goal, but it didn't get through. Jackson comes up the wing, dumps it in. He's going to chase it himself. 3 Fort Collins players in that corner. Ian comes out with it. Back to Ian. Jackson with it. Jackson loses it. Comes out of the zone. Matt Chambers has to retreat. So we played this team in the last tournament last weekend and beat them 2-0. So it's a good team. We've got to be on our game. We're going to come out victorious. Next line is out there, and Matt Chambers ices the puck. Not sure who he was looking for. Sasky comes out along with his line. Colby Box. And on defense, Kellen and Ty. Sasky's out there with Colby and Heiser. Chatfield player kicked out of the faceoff. Comes back to Keegan. Keegan around to Ty. Picked up by Heiser. Nicely tapped to Heiser by Colby Box. Heiser down the wing tries to get around that player but can't for Chatfield. Picked up by Sasky. Sasky's grandparents are here. They came all the way down from Canada for this tournament. Chatfield behind their net. Dylan Heiser digging it out. Colby Box overskates it. Ty Morris keeps it in. Ty again. Off the Chatfield player's skate. Comes out of the zone. Ty retreats for it. Ty doubles back. Got Sasky. Sasky sends it up. Goes up to Colby Box. Colby's got to get off. He does. Tyler faces it. Keegan fell down. Cole Leary on his first shift of the game. Nice centering pass. Isaac Brownell intercepted by Chatfield. Right out in front, Matt Yunker off the crossbar. Matt Yunker had a nice look there. Giveaway right in the slot. Matt Yunker came really close off the crossbar up into the netting for a face-off to the goalie's right. Tyler with the face-off, won by Collins. Isaac gives it away. Looks like he was trying to go over to Cole. Put it too far in front of him. Chatfield into the zone. Loved by Phoenix. Too bad. Is this better? Ian Swaro sends it around to Matt Chambers. Chambers goes back around towards Kellen. Gets away from the Chatfield defender. Kellen on him. That defender sends it up. Ian corrals it. Ian goes D to D. Sends it up to Kellen. Kellen's going to send it off the boards. Caleb Hay digging it out. Caleb gets tripped up. No call. Merrick Bellis with a shot there. Goalie saves it easily. We don't have any music between whistles this game. Jackson sent it to his D-man. Up to Weston. Jackson tried to get it, checked off the puck. Jackson, he's got it, sends it up to Ian. Ian over to Weston. Weston tries to put it out front. Jackson on that puck. Colby up to Ian. Jackson checks the Chatfield player off of that puck. Matt Chambers is going to chase it down behind the net. CJ sends it off the boards. Gets it over to Colby Box. Colby shoots it, blocker save. Puck up out of play. Good job, Colby and CJ. CJ skates off. Sasky comes on. Sasky, Heiser, and Colby. We've got all of our defenders in this game, so we'll be able to keep these pairings together. So Keegan usually plays with Ty Morris, and they're together. They weren't able to stay together this morning because we had one defenseman, Matt Chambers, who was out. It's Ty Morris with it. Ty comes right in front of his goaltender. Made my heart stop a little bit, but all's good. Puck comes back to Keegan. Chatfield trying to get out of their zone. Heiser with it. Heiser shoots! And hits the post. Okay, that's 2 times we've hit the iron in the first 5 minutes of this game. Heiser. Wow. Heiser and Matt Yunker both hit iron. 12:02 left in the first period, no score. Collins playing FHA Chatfield. So a combination of Foothills players and Chatfield players. Cole's shot bounces off the defender. Wrapped back around to Cole. Cole puts it on net. Stick save by the goalie. Collins out with it. Heiser. That's not Heiser. That's Matt Yunker in the corner. Over to Cole. Bucky goes right around to the defender through his knees. Really nice move by Bucky. He still got it. Sends it over to Cole. Cole can't handle that pass. Matt Younger sends it up. He's got to get off the ice for a change. Here comes Chatfield. So two really good opportunities in this game so far for Collins. Both times we've hit iron. Caleb Hay with speed tries to cut in front of the net, but cut off by the Chatfield defender. Merrick is there to help him. Also Kellen sends it over to Caleb. Caleb tries to get around. Caleb backhands it from Merrick's direction. We've got a whistle. I think a Chatfield player is going to the box. See what the referee indicates. 2 minutes. Roughing. Number 51 on Chatfield. All right, see what we can do with this power play. Try to get a tighter shot here. Same line's going to stay out there. Puck comes back to Ian. Ian's got to get rid of it quickly. He does, over to Kellen. And that's going to hit a player on the Chatfield bench in the head. That's why we wear helmets. Face off again in the Chatfield zone. Merrick wins that, sends it back to his D-man. Matt Chambers is going to get a good look, puts it right on net. Rebound. Kellen almost sent that home. Phoenix taps it to his defender. Matt Chambers behind the net, hooked from behind. Collins comes into the zone cleanly. Kellen with it. Sent deep by Collins. They've got to set this power play up. Kellen sends it back to Caleb Hay. Caleb shoots it wide of the net. Not even close. And that comes out of the zone. So 1 minute left in the power play. CJ with it. CJ needs to wait for his teammates. He does. Ian activates in the corner. Taken away by Chatfield. Weston. And Chatfield gets it out. 45 seconds left in this man advantage for Collins. You've seen better power plays from Fort Collins. That was a lead pass that was way out of CJ's reach. It would have been icing if the defender didn't knock it down. Here comes Keegan, head of steam, comes up the ice, goes around the defender, cuts in front, score! Nice job, Keegan. Keegan gets ahead of steam and just streaks down that side. That big, long stride. He beats the defender, comes right out in front of the goal, and somehow it trickles through. Nice job, Keegan O'Connell. Collins up 1-0. All right, so 8:45 left in the first period. Nice that Fort Collins actually got one after hitting iron twice. CJ right through the crease, probably looking for Jackson. Bucky comes down, sends it down to CJ. CJ checked up against the boards. CJ gets it back, wraps it back around to Weston. Too far for him. Chatfield there first. Weston trips up the Chatfield player, looked at the ref, no call. Looks like he got his stick between the legs of the Chatfield player there. The referee says no. Weston backhands it out of the zone. Wrapped around the boards. Collins is going to get some fresh skaters on the ice. Heiser collides with his teammate. Colby box. Colby is holding his ribs. Not sure what hit him, but he's in pain. Puck comes up the ice to Heiser. Heiser can't handle that pass. Collins gains the red line. We're across the zone. Firmly Heiser with it. Heiser's stick batted out of his hands. That's a clean play. It was just lifted and Heiser let it go. Now we got a 2-on-1 brewing. Phoenix goes down, gets back on his feet and covers up. He lifted it and got to hold on to your stick. The referee drops the puck. Collins wins the face-off. Sent up to Sasky, off of Sasky's stick. Back to Matt Chambers. Matt up to Sasky. Sasky's got some teammates in front of him. Sasky checked hard on the boards, but Sasky sends it up. Colby box chases up and out of the zone. Tyler keeps that puck out of the zone momentarily, but it gets in. That puck sent in, but wide of the goal by Chatfield. Collins got to take better care of the puck in their own zone. Phoenix, another nice save. Face off to Phoenix's right. Chatfield wins it. That shot attempt didn't get through. Keegan, fresh off a goal, gets it, sends it down. And we've got an icing. So Fort Collins now, after that goal, spending a lot of time trying to get the puck out of their own zone. Kyler's going to take this face off. Ty Morris digging at it, along with Matt Junker. Ty pushed up against the boards. Tyler comes in. Centering pass intercepted by Isaac. Sends it down to Kai. Just do it again, Kai. Or Keegan. Keegan sends it in, but Collins is offside. Face off just outside the Chatfield zone. Puck comes over to the near side. Comes around the boards. Chatfield player leaves it. Nicely kept in by Merrick Bellis. Chatfield's got it. They wrap it around the boards. Kellen's going to chase. Sent up. Merrick keeps it in. Caleb pays direction. Caleb on that puck. Chatfield keeps it away from the Fort Collins. And the puck comes down. Cole Leary. Puck comes to Bucky. Bucky dodges a potential check. Comes around to Caleb. Caleb sends it in deep to Bucky. Bucky activates. Defenseman deep in the zone. Comes to Caleb. Shot. Merrick puts it in. Nice job. So Caleb Hay just came right down the slot. Puck got away from him, but it came right to Merrick. Merrick puts it home. 2-0 Collins. Nice job, Merrick. We're going to give a goal to Merrick and an assist to Caleb Hay. All right, so 5:14 left in the first period. The score is 2-0 Collins. Weston takes the face-off. Puck right below us on the near side. Puck in the neutral zone. Sent in. Comes to Collins. Bucky looking for an outlet pass. That's intercepted by Chatfield. Cole goes behind the net. Cole sends it up Jackson's direction. That one right through the crease. Phoenix wanted to put his glove on it, but it got through. That's going to be icing. Too many icing calls on Collins, it seems like, through this first period. 4:43 left, and we've iced the puck, I don't know, half a dozen times already. Face off to Phoenix's left. Big hit by CJ. Put a hip into that Chatfield player and drove him into the boards. CJ again. Puck comes down. Ian Suaro with it. Ian towards CJ. Ian and CJ battling for it. Weston Nerby comes out with it. Weston's got Jackson. Decides to drop it for Matt Chambers. Chatfield keeps it in. Ian behind his own net. Gets it over to Matt Chambers. He wraps it around, and not enough for another icing. So Collins just keeps sending it out of their zone, but to no one. It's either an icing or Chatfield gets it. Collins just sort of playing flat right now and not putting together passes to get up the ice. So let's see what they can do now. Merrick, Heiser, and Colby Box. Ian sends it back to his D partner. That's Ty. And now Keegan's going to get on the ice. Ty Morris decides not to go to his B partner. Keegan wisely, Chatfield player, was right in that passing lane. That puck sent all the way in. No icing. Chatfield breaks out of their zone. Sent all the way across. Chatfield on the far side with it. Keegan sends it up towards Matt Junker. Up out of play. .258 left in the first period. 2-0 Collins. Collins wins the faceoff. Cole goes over to Bucky. Bucky up to Matt. Junker out of his reach. Chatfield wraps it around. Bucky's going to be the first one there. Holds it in. Not too often that somebody beats Bucky to the puck. Backhand by Kellen. Over to a shot by Matt Junker. We're going to have a whistle. Someone's going off. That's going to be another Chatfield penalty. Number 13 going into the penalty box. We'll take that. Okay, so number 13 for Chatfield and number 41 for Collins. That's Kyler. So we got coincidental minors here. So we're gonna stick to 5-on-5 hockey. Merrick Ballas is going to take the face off. Merrick's got Kellen to his right and Caleb Hitt his left. Matt Chambers and Ian Suaro back on defense. Referees conferring with one another. That's delaying the drop of the puck. I guess they're happy with what they did. They sent 2 players to the box, 1 for each team. Kellen sends it in. Nice play. So Merrick Bellis did a really nice job of bringing the puck around the back of the net and putting it right in front. Good scoring opportunity there. Merrick sent it out and up into the netting, so the faceoff comes outside of the Chatfield zone. Merrick's going to take this faceoff, wins it. Caleb pokes it back to his D-man, Matt. Matt sends it up to Caleb. Caleb, puck comes into the Collins zone. Matt Chambers sends it up to Kellen. Kellen, nice little tip to Merrick Fellis. And then Caleb loses it. But Ian Swallow puts it in the zone. Merrick chasing. Big hit, Merrick, on that Chatfield player against the boards, but the puck comes out of the zone. Ian goes over to his D partner, back to Ian. Ian collects that, sends it up ice, Kellen's direction. Kellen puts that big stick. Kellen's stick looks like it's 6 feet long. And we've got an icing call against Chatfield. Face-off is going to come deep in the Chatfield zone to the goalie's right. CJ, Jackson, Weston are our forwards. Keegan and Ty on defense. So the referee is telling somebody that he's got to get out. So there's an adult. There's a fan that's getting kicked out of the ice rink. An adult acting like a child. And the referee tells him, "Go, you got to leave." Not sure what he was not happy about. He was somebody from the Chatfield bench, maybe not happy about that last call. What was he not happy about, Scoo? Life? Just life in general. Chatfield comes down with speed. They've got a 2-on-1. Nice save by Phoenix. So that was a 2-on-1 that was brewing, and Phoenix made that save up high. Juggled the puck a little bit, but then caught it in his catching drive.
Oh, he still didn't leave. He's still chewing out of it. He's chewing at everybody down there. He was pointing at it.
So face-off to Phoenix's left. Puck comes back to Chatfield. Chatfield wins that face-off. Send it in deep. That misses everything. Collins got to get this puck out. Jackson's got it. Jackson up ice quickly. Comes out to mid-ice. Jackson dances around the player. Comes back to CJ. Nothing brewing there. Nice aggressive play by CJ and Jackson, but it didn't materialize into anything. Nice poke check by Ty Morris there. Ty sends that player up into the boards. We got 30 seconds left in the first period. We are not going to zam the ice, I don't believe, after this period ends in 30 seconds. We're going to play another half period and then zam the ice halfway through the second period, most likely. 15 seconds left in the period. Heiser, hard bump on a Chatfield player, no call. That's just good, hard hockey. Heiser just sent that player into the boards. I could feel it all the way up here. Phoenix gives the puck over to Hull. Bucky with it, and the period ends. So Collins with 2 goals in that first period. One for Merrick Bellis and one for... Well, I wrote Sasky, but I don't think Sasky got that. Let's see.
Oh, you freaking scored like
Who got the first goal? The second goal was Merrick. Who got the first goal?
Hey, why are they going out there? Huh? The refs. Probably make sure that guy left. Well, listen to their courses. Oh, sorry. That's my fault. The refs. I don't know.
focusing in on Chatfield because their coach is not happy. And you can see the players aren't really very close to him. They realize they're getting chewed right now. And there's our bench. Rhett gathering the boys. He's got a lot of words for them, but they're tight. I like that. There's some drama going on beneath us over here. The guy who got kicked out is still not leaving the rink, and the referees are trying to make him leave before this game restarts. And some of the referees actually went down off the ice and started walking towards them. I'm not sure why they did that. That referee right there walked off the ice towards the fan who was upset. Well, I hope cooler heads prevail. The referees are laughing, so I guess everything's all right. All right, so start of the second period. 2-0 Collins. Goals for Keegan O'Connell and Merrick Bellis. And I have an assist here for Caleb Hay. I think Caleb assisted on Merrick's goal. So the game is still not starting for some reason. The referee is talking to a bunch of the Collins players, and they're pointing over to where that kind of out of control fan was. I don't know why we're not starting. I think we don't have another referee. Oh, okay. So I'm being told that the referees left the rink to make sure that that fan that they kicked out got out of the rink, and now they're saying he's finally out of the rink, so the game can continue. I guess he never left, and so the referees left the ice to make sure he was actually gone. Jay Hay?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Does he know karate or something? Oh, did he? Now he does? I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so we're underway. Battle along the near boards. Heiser and Colby Box comes out with it, takes a shot. I thought he should have skated a little closer to the goal because he didn't have any defenders between him and the goalie, but he shot it. Heiser wraps around for it. Heiser sends it, backhands it in towards Colby. Colby and Heiser behind the net. Hard work. Right out in front of the net. Matt Junker tried to take a stab at it, but it got caught up in his skates. Comes all the way back. Cole behind his own net, leaves it for Bucky. Bucky's got a lot of ice. Sends it up to Matt Junker, gets by him all the way down for an icing. There's a player. There's a player trying to get off the ice for Chatfield. It looks like his blade came off behind the net. He needs some help off the ice. Hard to skate on one skate. Hope he's got another pair of skates or can get that blade back on. .15:51 left in the second period. Still 2-0 Collins. Isaac Brownell, Matt Junker, and Matt hits it up and out of play. Goes on to the Collins bench. Flip back to the referee. Face-off comes just outside the foothill zone. Kellen's going to take that face-off. Tyler's going to take that face-off. Matt Junker chases. Out comes Foothills Chatfield. Ian in the corner. Tries to put a big check on that player, but misses him. Player just evades Ian's check. Puck comes all the way down. Fresh bodies on the ice for Collins. Puck comes back to Matt Chambers. Sorry, that's That's Isaac Brownell playing in a defensive position. Ian wraps it around for Matt Chambers. Matt up ice, off the boards, towards Kellen. Doesn't clear the zone. Matt takes that big stick out, knocks it down, sends it around to Ian. Ian up the ice. Caleb Hay. Merrick Bellis down the wing. He's going to have an opportunity here. Comes right to Caleb Hay, and Caleb missed the net. Looks like Caleb had a lot of net to look at. Oh, boy. Caleb with it. Caleb taken down from behind. No call. Ty Morris keeps it in. Off the boards to Ty. Ty weaves around, reverses ice, then backhands it. Ty gloves it down, keeps it in, knocked down, kept in by Keegan. Keegan sends it in deep towards Merrick. Merrick stops it. Merrick sends it around. Chatfield's there. Big collision with Jackson. And that puck all the way down. That's icing. It's a good pressure by Collins. Just relentless pursuit of the puck. Beating the other team to pucks and creating some good opportunities. So Caleb Hay wishes he had that one back. Jackson stays out there along with Weston and CJ. Ty and Keegan on defense. Weston takes the face off. Won by Foothills Chatfield. Jackson's got a retreat. Takes over Keegan's D position because Keegan had pinched in. Jackson, he started playing hockey as a second-year Pee-wee. He was a defenseman, so he's familiar with that role. Played his first year as a defenseman and then the last 2 seasons as a forward. TJ sends it up to Jackson. Jackson, with speed, comes down, gets around a player, but can't get it over to CJ. CJ was waiting on the doorstep for Jackson's pass, but a nice defensive play by Foothills Chatfield. That shot easily gloved by Phoenix. Phoenix has played a nice game so far, making a lot of big saves. Phoenix's first start of this season. 13:07 left in the second period. 2-0 Collins. Heiser takes the face-off, wins it. Puck comes over to Colby Box. Colby hip check. Heiser with it. Heiser around the net, absorbs the check. Heiser up to his D-man. Comes to Bucky. Bucky shoots it in. Beautiful play by Heiser to get it to his D-man, and a good opportunity there. And the Heiser sent down. No call there. It looked like he got hit high. Colby Box. Colby with it. Colby loses the puck. Comes out to Cole. Cole sends it over to Bucky, but he's falling down. Bucky gets up quickly, sends it over to Heiser. Heiser wraps around. He's tripped up. That's gonna be a penalty. So the hard work pays off. This penalty still not called. Phoenix heads to the net, but too late. So this Chatfield Foothills team going back into the box. They spent a lot of time sitting in the penalty box. And we'll take that one. Collins goes back on the power play with 12:22 left in the second period. Tyler is going to take the face off. Isaac and Matt Junker, the wingers out there with him. Run by Collins, but that puck gets out of the zone. Matt Chambers gets it over to Ian Suaro. Ian up to Matt Junker. Matt, hard move down the wing. Still got it. Matt still got it. Tries to put it out front. Blocked by Chatfield. Battling that far zone for it. Collins comes up with it. Matt has Ian. Ian shoots it. There's a rebound. Nice play by Matt Chambers to keep that in. Gets it over towards Ian, but too far in front of him. Ian, back to Matt, back to Ian. Not a good pass back to him. Too far in front of him and cleared by Chatfield. So see what we can do with this power play. 1:10 left in the man advantage. Isaac Brownell goes around a defender. Comes around. He's got a lot of room to skate. Sends it up to Keegan. Keegan goes over to Ty. Ty comes in, shoots it, rebounds. Ty gloves it down, passes it to himself, wraps back around. He's got Keegan, gets it out to him. Keegan with a goal already today. Big slap shot. So Isaac Brown now with a big slap shot. Beautiful job keeping it in by Keegan. Oh my gosh. Isaac brought down from behind. I can't believe they didn't call that. Wow. That's one I don't agree with. So 25 seconds left in the man advantage. Keegan loses control of the puck, but he's able to get it to Colby Box. Colby's pass to Sasky. He lost that. Cleared. 10 seconds left in the power play for Collins. Up to Sasky. Sasky's got a lot of room. Sends it right out in front. Sent away by the Chatfield defender. Puck comes all the way down to Phoenix and he covers up. Oh boy. So that puck just got a little too far in front of Sasky, or he would have had a great look at the goal. Power play's over. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period. Still 2-0 Collins. Goals for Keegan O'Connell and Merrick Bellis in this game. Too far for Heiser. Comes over to Bucky. Bucky up to Colby. Sent back down by Chatfield. Cole Leary. Cole send it up to Colby Box, but Colby can't handle that pass, and Chatfield got to it, and they clear it. Bucky rubbed off the puck by a Chatfield player. Phoenix, glove save. Merrick Bellis is going to take this face off. He's got Caleb with him and Kellen. Matt Chambers over to Merrick. Merrick up to Kellen. Kellen sends it up to Caleb. Hey, Caleb beats the man to the puck. Dances around. Puck right out in the front in the crease, but the goalie covers up. Nice work by Kellen, Merrick, and Caleb. That 5-man crew is going to stay out there. Merrick wins the face-off. Kellen wraps it around to Merrick behind the net. Merrick sends it over to Kellen. Kellen puts his stick out, sends it into the corner. Over to Merrick. Merrick behind the net. Over to Kellen. Kellen back to Merrick. He's got Caleb in front. Merrick, Caleb, and Kellen doing a nice job of keeping possession of the puck. Sent up. Puck gets away from Matt Chambers. We got a whistle. Not sure what happened there. The referee blew the whistle. Both doors open. We're going to have two players going to the penalty box. It's going to be Caleb Hay. No, sorry. Yeah, it's going to be Caleb Hay and then a Foothills Chatfield player. They're both going off. I did not see what happened. It was behind the play. The puck had cleared the zone. Those two players were back in the Collins offensive zone while the puck went into the Collins defensive zone. The referee blew the whistle. And then suddenly two penalty box doors opened and two players went off. Not even sure for what. The referee really didn't signal what he gave them penalties for. Weston, Keegan, up to Jackson. All the way down the ice, no icing. The referee waves it off. Here comes Keegan with it. Sends it up to CJ. CJ tries to get it to Weston, but can't. CJ with it again. CJ sends it up to Jackson. Jackson, if he hurries, is going to have an opportunity. Jackson all alone. Jackson sends it. Backhanded it, but the goalie saved it. Jackson's speed gave him some room, and he can't put that one home. He's going to be dreaming about that one. Oh, boy. Almost. Almost. Cole, Leary, and Tyler Buckle come out on defense. Our forwards are going to be Fox, Heiser, and Safsky. Heiser digs for it. So does Safsky. Heiser comes out with it, shoots it. Rebound right out in front. Bucky sends it over to Cole. Cole shoots. Oh, Cole had that corner picked and almost put it in there. Safsky tripped. As soon as Safsky put his stick into that player's skates, he threw his head back. He knew what he did. Yeah, reaching from behind and putting your stick into someone's skates is going to get you each time, especially if you react like that. Throw your head back, like, oh, dang it. The referee's going to see that. You're like, oh, okay, even you know that you did it, so I'm going to call it. So Collins has got to be on the penalty kill. Isaac Brownell. Isaac gets it shorthanded, and that puck goes off either the goalie or the defender and up into the netting. That was a beautiful shorthanded attempt by Isaac Brownell. And the puck comes out of the zone? Why? Okay. Not sure why that happened. But we're not on the ice and we're not in charge. Puck comes over to Tyler. He sends it up into the netting, out of play. So 134 left in the penalty kill for Collins. Merrick is going to come out along with Weston Nerby. Sorry, not Weston, Kellen. Keegan and Ty on defense. Another face-off just outside the zone. 1:30 left in this power play for Foothills Chatfield. Collins doing a really good job so far of wasting this power play and not letting their opponent get set up. Ty wraps it around the boards. Keegan doing battle. Keegan tries to clear it. Can't. Comes over to Merrick. Merrick, he got his stick tied up. Couldn't clear it. Keegan sends it up and all the way out. Nice job by Keegan. So Merrick and Kellen are going to skate off for two new forwards. Keegan and Ty stay on. CJ now out there along with Jackson. Phoenix. Puck dribbles towards him and he steers it aside. Nice clear by Ty. He skates off with Keegan to get two new defenders out there. 30 seconds left in this penalty kill. Jackson and CJ stay out. Puck comes all the way up. Puck on the near boards. Collins has done a really good job of killing this power play so far. CJ puts his shoulder into a player there. Puck comes up to Jackson. 8 seconds left on this power play. Over to Bucky. Bucky wraps it around. That's going to get out of the zone and all the way down. Jackson chases. Power play is over. We're back to even strength. Jackson got Weston. Drops it for him. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Bucky with it. Bucky over to Cole. Cole sends it in. Jackson peeled off for a change. Colby box behind the net. Colby's got no help. Safsky comes out. Chatfield player went into the boards. Not sure what Safsky did. Maybe he just lost his footing, but No penalties here. Wouldn't want to see Sasky sit right back down on the bench. Still be warm. So Sasky, Heiser, Colby out there, along with Cole, Leary, and Tyler Buckle. Zach Buckle. Got his name right here. I'll get it eventually. Just a matter of time. Zach Buckle. Colby Box. Bunch of Collins players doing battle on that corner. Sasky went down. Back on his skates. Heiser. Cole turns and retreats wisely. Nice defensive play by Cole. Heiser comes out with it. That's no call. Oh my gosh. That's the second tripping call in a row that was obvious tripping that the refs haven't called. Wow. Do they want Chatfield to get back into this game or what? Somebody get the puck. All right, so 4:06 left in this second period. Second period that hasn't seen any scoring. That puck is sent all the way down by Heiser, and that's going to be an icing call. Boy, I mean, that's about as obvious a trip as you get, but I don't know. I guess they're closer to it than I am. Yeah. All right, so just under 4 minutes left in the second period. Still a pretty close game. Seems like Collins should be up by more than 2 goals. No icing on that play because the Chatfield player should have gotten to it. Here comes Isaac Brownell. Isaac pushed off the puck, or he would have had a good opportunity there. He had some speed. Seen Isaac go around defenders many times. Ian keeps it in, sends it in deep. Tyler there. Tyler working it. Comes out of the zone to Matt. Back to Ian. Ian Suaro sends it off the boards. Puck right below us. Ian Suaro. Matt Chambers wraps it around for Caleb. Caleb up the ice. Caleb rubbed off the puck. Kellen gives chase. Here comes Chatfield. Big hit against the boards by Kellen. And that was a clean hit. I believe that was a clean hit. It was just a hard hit. And there was a hip check against the boards where there's no glass. If that player's all right. But I'm glad they didn't call it. Still 2-0. What's up? We need to score some more goals. Jackson's out there. CJ, Weston, Collins just cannot get another goal here. They scored both of their goals in the first period. Love to see them get a little insurance here. Phoenix made that save, but he looked behind him. He wasn't sure if he had it, but he did. Nice job, Phoenix. Face off to Phoenix's left. Neither team wins that face off. Held in by Chatfield. Puck on the near boards in the corner. Several players trying to dig it out. Jackson knocked down from behind. That could have been interference. No call. That puck sent up ice. Jackson's chasing. No icing. Jackson gives that player a shove into the boards. 1:28 left in the second period. Still 2-0 Collins. Buffy sent into the boards hard. The refs are letting them play. They did. Okay. So we got a delayed penalty. Phoenix has got to get off if that's the case. I don't think he knows that there's a penalty. Neither does Red. He's not calling him off the ice. I don't think that's a delayed penalty. Oh, I guess it is. Wow. So Phoenix did finally skate off. Did he even have his arm up? I just didn't see him. He's back there. Okay, so we are going to finish this second period with a man advantage. So Chatfield coach doesn't like it. But the referee's the boss. Puck comes back to Bucky. Bucky sends it in. Slow dribbler. Cole. Heiser with it. Heiser over to Colby. Colby to Sasky. Cole Leary over to his D partner. A little bit out of Colby Box's reach. Come on. Good passes, boys. Colby knocked off the puck. Zach Buckle can't keep it in. Zach Buckle. Cole comes out with it. Cole sends it up ice. Bounces it over Colby Box's stick. 7 seconds left in the second period. So it looks like this period is going to end with no scoring. So we're going to go to the third period with a 2-0 lead. And we're going to stay right here. Oh, man. Sometimes I get tired of hockey. Isn't that a girl shirt?
Yep. I've worn a dress before.
Feels good. I mean, it's nice and airy, right? It's like fanning your balls.
Not in this area. Not in this area. You go hang out in front of the thing. Get your microphone. Oh, damn, maybe you're the one that needs that freaking parental advisory. This is more concerned about hitting. Oh, yeah. You don't give a shit. It'd be interesting to see the shots on goal. What's that?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see the shots on goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they're interested in shooting the puck.
I think we're beating them in shots on goal for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's too bad.
Well, this goes in to get post game this morning. They just been off since this morning.
Yeah. Okay, we're about to. Collins is a 2-0 lead against FHA Chatfield. It's a combination of Foothills players and Chatfield players. 2 goals this game are for Merrick Bellis and Keegan O'Connell. Face off won by Chatfield, sent down into the Collins zone. Ian sends it up for Matt Yunker. Isaac Brownell is going to be the first one to that puck. Comes around to Kyler. Kyler to the D-man. Sent on net. Big rebound. Nice look for Collins. I'm just chatting with James here. Definitely seems like Collins should have more than 2 goals in this game. We've had a lot of opportunities, hit a lot of iron, just can't seem to find the back of the net. Puck wrapped all the way around. Ian's going to let that one get out of the zone. Let his players get back on side so we can bring it back in. We send it in deep. Collins is going to get 5 fresh bodies on the ice. Puck sent up ice. Chatfield whacks it all the way down. Phoenix has got to save that one. Not sure he was ready for it. Puck comes to Ty. Ty sends it into the skates of Caleb Hay, but Caleb is able to stay with the puck and then sent down at the blue line. He gets up. Merrick Fellis with it. Merrick. Puck comes right out in front of the goalie, but no Collins player there. That puck is sent all the way down. We've got icing. 15 minutes and 17 seconds left in this game. Collins comes into this game 1-1 in this tournament, having won their first game and dropped their second. Merrick Fellis on the face-off. Chatfield wins that one. Ty Morris with it. Ty sends it up towards Kellen. Can't keep it in. Then it is kept in. Here comes Kellen. Shot, blocker save. Zach Buckle with it. Nice defense by Bucky. Buck comes out of the zone. Here comes CJ with speed. One player to beat. Gets around him. CJ shoots. Oh, boy. Seen him score that many times. CJ likes to dance. He got right around that Chatfield player with a beautiful move. One-on-one with the goalie, but just couldn't send it home. Same thing happened to Jackson in the second period. He had a breakaway attempt, but couldn't put it home. We should have more than a 2-goal lead in this game, that's for sure. Jackson battling on the boards with that Chatfield player along with Weston and CJ. CJ's got to get his stick in there. Sent towards Bucky. Puck sent up ice. Cole Leary is there. Cole sends it over to his partner, Bucky. Jackson up the ice, has speed. Sends it over towards Heiser. Jackson's got to get off. A little too far for Heiser. Bucky with it. Puts it right out in front. Zach Buckle sends it in deep. Colby Box loses his stick somehow. Sasky gets it back to Colby. Sasky, Colby, and Heiser. Heiser throws an elbow into that player. No call. Phoenix blockers that one aside. Cole, big shoulder into that Chatfield player, sends him down to the ice. Puck whistles by Phoenix. Comes to Matt Chambers. Chatfield player fanned on that shot, luckily, but he had a good look. And Matt Chambers tries to skate out with it, leaves the puck behind him. Sends it off the boards. Collins needs to get out of their zone. Matt Chambers sends it up. Is this going to be enough for icing? Nope. So Isaac now comes out with his line. And there's an icing. 12:21 left in the third period. 2-0 Collins. There you go. Face off won by Collins. Comes back to Matt Chambers. Matt shoots it. Big rebound. No Collins player can get their stick on it. Nice play by Ian to keep that in, but then it gets away. Cleared by Chatfield. Puck comes up towards Matt Yunker. Lances off the boards, held in. Here comes Matt. He's going to have a nice opportunity. Shoots it. Saved by the Chatfield goalie, and his mask comes off, and both gloves. I'm not sure what happened there. Did the puck get into his helmet? No. Collins just cannot get that third goal. Come on. Merrick and Kellen and Caleb are forwards. Caleb sends it back to Keegan. Keegan shoots it. Looked like maybe Merrick got a little piece of that puck as it headed towards the goalie, but the goalie makes a save. This Chatfield goalie is playing well. Same players stay out there for Collins. Merrick wins another faceoff. Keegan sends it over to Ty Morris. Ty on net. Just wide. Kellen keeps it in. Comes over to Merrick. Nice work by this trio of Collins players. Right out in front. Oh, Caleb Hay almost scored there. Just batted that puck as it came across. Didn't go in. Puck comes down in the Collins zone. That one sent wide of Phoenix. Kellen with it, sends it up. That's going to be icing. Collins needed a change. Sorry. Face-off is going to come all the way down in the Collins zone to Phoenix's left. Phoenix has played a nice game too. First start for Phoenix of this season. He's seen some ice time, backing up Baden Stoltz. I like that move, starting Phoenix. Rhett giving him some ice time, some candy time. Buck comes around to CJ. CJ gives it right up to Chatfield. Can't do that. Jackson and Weston down the ice with it. Jackson got there at about the same time as the Chatfield player, and the puck just bounces around the neutral zone, coming over to the near boards. Phoenix stops it for Bucky. Zach Buckle, big hit, brought down, no call. Cole gave it right up to Chatfield. Collins just giving the puck up to Chatfield players in their own zone. A bit lackadaisical here. You want to see some jump in the step. This game is very far from over. 10 minutes left. Jackson, he's going to have another opportunity here. Tries to get around the Chatfield player. Puts it on net, but that shot attempt easily saved by the goalie. Matt Chambers sends it over to Ian. Ian sends it up ice towards Colby Box. Colby with it. Colby's got Sasky. Gets it to Sasky. And the Chatfield defender got a little piece of that puck, and it was sent off its trajectory, and I don't think Sasky was ready for it then. Great idea by Colby. Nice hustle by Sasky. Again up for Sasky. Sasky puts it right on net, steered aside. Sasky giving chase with Colby. Tyler keeps it in. Comes over to Colby Box. Colby shoots it, hit the side of the net. Saw that net wiggle. Got excited. And that didn't go in. Here comes Matt Yunker. He skates right in, puts it on net. Nice play by Matt. That puck sent all the way down. I guess Chatfield just wanted a change because they shot it from behind their own blue line towards Phoenix. It wasn't even on net. 9:08 left in this game. 2-0 lead. Both of Collins' goals scored in the first period. One for Keegan and one for Merrick. And there's been no scoring since then, but just a million opportunities for Collins to get that third goal, and they just haven't followed through. We've hit iron, we've had breakaways, we've had almost, we've had odd man rushes, we've had everything but our third goal. Isaac Brownell, Matt Yunker. Isaac comes out with it, gets it over towards Merrick. Merrick steers it towards the goal, covered by the goalie. 8:41 left in the third period. Ugh. Merrick, Kellen, and Caleb Hay. Merrick wins another faceoff. That's like the fourth or fifth faceoff in a row, cleanly won by Merrick Bellis. Merrick gets it up to Keegan. Keegan holds it in and puts it on net. That puck right there for Kellen. Can't turn around fast enough to shoot it. Gets it back towards Ty Morris. That should be interference. Ty gets to it. Ty weaves around a couple players. Oh, almost scored. Nice. And that puck, the goalie tried to glove it down and missed it. Merrick lifts the stick. Not sure why. Okay. The goalie's helmet had come undone, or this is the second time the goalie has taken his helmet off. Equipment failure whistle, I guess. Hey. So that same line stays out there. Kellen, Merrick, and Caleb. Cole and Bucky. Cole sends it over to Bucky. Bucky puts it on net. Merrick was right there. The whistle. Not sure why. Someone's going off.
It's going outside the zone.
Oh, okay. That was an offside. Oh, went up into the netting. Okay, did not see that. Battle along the rear boards. Cole shoots it. Doesn't get through and put in. There was a whistle. There was a whistle right before that goal. So the referee says no goal. Not sure why he blew it. Maybe the referee lost sight. There we go. That's par for the course. How can we get another goal in this game?
What's the whistle?
I have no idea.
That was the quickest damn whistle I think I've seen.
Yeah, so we scored on that play, but the referee had blown the whistle just a split second before we put it in the back of the net. Not sure why. Referees blow the whistle if they ever lose sight of the puck. So we must have lost sight of it, but it wasn't obviously corralled by the goaltender because we put in the rebound. Jackson holds it in. Over to CJ. Battle on the near sides. Puck right below us. CJ puts a shoulder into that Chatfield player. Comes all the way down. Phoenix hugs his post to make sure that puck doesn't go in. Sent up just out of Weston's reach. Weston sends it up towards Jackson, but a Chatfield defender is there before Jackson can get to it. That puck sent up. Keegan over to Ty. Ty up to Jackson. Jackson's got to get off. Heiser out for the next Collins line. Heiser tags up. Colby box. Sasky with it. Sasky's going to have a good look. That shot attempt goes off the Chatfield defender's stick. Stuck in the corner. Heiser with it. Heiser gets around a player. Sends it over towards Sasky. Sasky's stick was held up by the Chatfield player. No call there. Ty Morris with it. Ty easily gets that player off of the puck. And it comes down to Keegan. Keegan sends it up. Back to Keegan. Keegan goes over to Ty. Player there on him immediately. Heiser checked down against the boards. No call there. Up for Keegan. So Sasky's going off again, it looks like. That Chatfield player went hard into the boards.
2 and 10 for it. Checks the bag, 2 and 10.
So it looks like a check to the back on Sasky. Two Collins players are going into the box. So that means Sasky got a 2 and 10 for that. So 5:56 left in the third period. We do not want to let Chatfield feel like they have any momentum in this game. That's not something we want to do with only 5:56 left in this game and just a 2-goal lead. I mean, just a 2-goal lead because, this game could easily be 6-0. We have thrown everything at Chatfield. The goalie has played well, but also we've just gotten unlucky, hitting iron several times.
It's been the story of the day.
It has. It's been the story of the day. Both James and I agree. Just cannot buy a goal. So this is a timeout called, I believe, by Chatfield. He wants to get his boys ready for the last 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes of this game, in the hope that they can capitalize on this power play that they're about to head into, and then maybe have a chance to tie this game up before it's over. Collins has their work cut out for them. They've got to kill this and make sure the momentum does not swing in Chatfield's direction. So we've got Matt Junker, Cole, Bucky, and Kyler out there to start off this penalty kill. We've done a good job on the kill so far today. Bucky sends it over to Cole. Cole wraps it around the boards towards Junker. Junker backhands it, can't get it out. Still can't get it out. Sent towards Phoenix. Phoenix saves that one. Cole wraps it around. That's going all the way down. Cole's a big, strong guy, and he wraps it all the way around the boards easily. Chatfield comes out with it, and Cole's there again, holding up that Chatfield player. Chatfield with it. Bucky backhands it towards Matt Junker. Matt just puts his stick on it, gets it over to Bucky. Bucky checks from behind, comes over to Kyler. Player gets around Kyler's shot. That's wide. Matt Junker's going to get there first. He should be able to clear this, and does. That's too many men. That's too many men. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. There were two players on the ice there. There was a player getting off. If it hits the player getting off and if it hits the player coming on, the player that's getting off still has a skate on the ice. It should be too many men. Am I right? Come on. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let them
It's 8
play.
o'clock, past their bedtime.
So we've killed 3/4 of this power play. 30 seconds left in the man advantage for Chatfield. 4:22 left in the game. Chatfield sends it all the way up. They're not setting it up. They're just going for the long outlet pass, and that's not going to work. Not against this Collins team where they're fast and we can get to the puck. That's sent all the way down. No icing there because it was tipped. Puck sent up towards Caleb. Gets past him. Chatfield, in the waning seconds of this power play, is going to have an opportunity. But that puck comes all the way out, and the power play is over. 3:45 left in the game. Collins kills that one. That puck high in the air, comes right below James and me. Gets through. Puck just out of Jackson's reach. Puck on the near boards. Jackson sends it back to Weston. Weston tried to get it back to Jackson. Weston still with it. Ty Morris goes over to Jackson, bounces off the boards. Jackson sends it over to CJ. CJ's shot off the Chatfield player's stick. That went way up into the netting. Yeah, that puck went so high it never came down. I think it's orbiting around the earth as we speak. Jackson, Weston, and CJ stay out there. Keegan and Ty. Referees have to wait for the last Chatfield player to get onto the ice. He's there. Weston wins that momentarily. Jackson keeps it in along with CJ. But Chatfield comes out with it. Chatfield to mid-ice into the Collins zone, and that's offside. 2:55 left in this game. Still 2-0. It's been 2-0 for an eternity. Since halfway through this first period, it's been 2-0 Collins. Collins is just seems to be cursed. They cannot get that third goal. See if we can do it in the last couple minutes of this game. They're not going to do it like that. Chatfield gets around Phoenix. Nice save. They try to get it in. Phoenix down to the ice. Beautiful save by Phoenix. Phoenix standing tall in that goal, made 2 saves. Another shot on Phoenix. We need to clear that puck. Shot. That one whistles wide. Icer's going to go into the corner. Ty Morris is there. Ty gets it around to Keegan. Keegan sends it all the way down for an icing, but it goes on net. So no icing there. 2:09 left in this game. That was the best opportunity of the night by far for this Foothills Chatfield team. Icer steals it. Icer up towards Colby Box. Colby down ice. Comes out to Zach Buckle over to Junker. Junker right over to Heiser. Heiser's stick was held up. Zach Buckle with it. Reverses ice. Nicely done. Gets it up to Matt Junker. Matt up to Kyler. Escapes Kyler's reach. 1:25 left in this game. Comes back towards Cole. Blocker saved by the goalie. Zach Buckle off the shin guards of the Chatfield player. Not sure why the whistle was blown. Up out of play, possibly. Okay. 1:13 left in the game. Collins still got a 2-0 lead. I'd love to see goal number 3 here in the waning seconds of this game. We deserve it. Kyler wins that faceoff from his knees. Kelly gets it back to Kyler. Kyler sends it over. Can Matt Chambers hold it in? He can, but it goes off the equipment of a Chatfield player. Puck behind the net. 50 seconds left in this game. Lead pass up to Isaac Brownell. Isaac stumbled a bit. Comes up to Matt Chambers. Actually, CJ holds it in. CJ, Merrick. We've got another penalty there. So a Chatfield player sent into the boards. I'm not sure who they're going to get for that. It's going to be Isaac Brownell. So we're going to spend the last 30 seconds of this game on the penalty kill. Chatfield coach is yelling at his players saying, nobody backs up, everybody forward. So they have an empty net. They got 6 on 5 here. Phoenix saves that one. Nice job, Phoenix. So 25 seconds left. Empty net on this end of the ice for Chatfield. Puck wrapped around the boards. Held in by Foothills Chatfield. Sent on net. Save Phoenix. Keegan sends it up towards Merrick. Merrick tries to clear it. Doesn't get enough on that. Keegan. Puck still on that far side. Puck sent on net. In the goal. Boy. So 5.2 seconds left. And finally, Foothills Chatfield gets on the board 2-1. So that late penalty with 30 seconds left comes back to bite Collins. Ah, that is frustrating. So if we can win the faceoff, this game will be over.
It'll be over regardless.
So empty net still for Chatfield Foothills. Be pretty tough for them to score with only 5.2 seconds left in this game, but not impossible. We've got Weston out there to try to win this faceoff. He does, sends it back to tie. And that one sent up ice just wide. Wouldn't have counted. The buzzer sounded as that puck was on its way towards the net. So this game ends. Phoenix gets a win in his first start in net for Collins. Congratulations to Phoenix Dallside. Teammates gathered around Phoenix, congratulating him on his first win for this Fort Collins club team. Players muster at center ice, shake hands. So Collins is now 2-1 in the tournament. Next game is going to be tomorrow. So next game is tomorrow. Collins is going to play Valor Christian right here at 2:25 p.m. All right. Thanks everybody for watching.